Hello, viewers. I'm SB,
And I'm Amabel.
and welcome to the demo open alpha, I guess, for Tribes 3, a game that, as you can see, I am very good at. I make it look extremely natural.
Yeah.
This is a team shooter, a competitive team shooting game that is separated from other such games, largely by... Oh boy, there's two of them on me now. I'm gonna die. Yep. That guy was trying to set up for a flag run. I was doing important work there. Separated largely by the sort of the size of the maps, the speed at which it is played, and the sort of the weapon loadouts.
Yeah, so the context I have for this
Yeah.
is you have told me about the other Tribes games and like skiing down slopes and jetpacking and whatnot. But I've never seen it in action.
Mm-hmm.
So until now, with this new one. And you have talked to me about how rad it is and how rad the way it models like momentum and physics and just the speed in that, velocity, the mass of players.
Yeah, it is definitely like it's a very physics-based shooter. So what may or may not be clear to the folks watching at home here is that there is a button that I am pressing when I am on a hill. What are you doing chasing me? There's a button I am pressing to engage ski mode, which essentially turns off all of your friction with the ground. So for example, I'll do it here. It allows you to just gain a tremendous amount of speed on slopes, provided of course that you're going with the slope. You also have a jetpack with a very limited amount of very quickly recharging fuel to allow you to sort of like ski up things and also to just maintain or gain height in situations where you need to like use the jetpack in a normal way. Yeah, and that's the game is a lot of the game is about going very, very fast. It is a capture the flag game in which players are expected to, reach 400 miles an hour. And then you pair that with the fact that there are not very many reliable hit scan type weapons. Pretty much everything is a rocket launcher of some kind or a grenade launcher. I can't believe I didn't kill that guy. That's so embarrassing. So I am playing sort of the there are three like weight classes, which obviously affect the physics of your movement considerably. I am currently playing a heavy or a medium sort of offense, so I am middle of the road as far as attainable speed. I'm not going to go for that. I'm bailing. Yeah, middle of the road as far as attainable speed, but I have a little bit more health, and I have this lovely thumper, which is my favorite of the Tribe's impact weapons. The classic, of course, is the spin fuser, which is sort of like a rocket launcher, but the rocket it shoots is a blue explosive disc. It just has a lot of character, Yeah, I was not going super well for us, but I did kill some people. I helped a little bit. But so part of what's really interesting about Capture the Flag in a game where players can move this fast is that there's a considerable amount of map space around the bases in every direction, and a good Pathfinder player, a good light armor player, will run a route that takes them around behind your base and then come up from the back and hit your flag stand pointed toward their own base for the cap, moving 300-400 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And once they grab that flag, you have some limited time to react, right? But of course you're watching out for them. You have all kinds of methods of interfering with that, and you are doing the same thing to them. Your team is doing the same thing to them. And classic capture the flag rules: you must take the enemy flag to your base while your flag is there. So you get the classic, like, both of the flags are out and everybody's just like running around the map dueling, trying to return a flag so somebody can score, that kind of thing. I'm gonna keep playing medium offense. I'm gonna take a revolver as my secondary here.
5, 4.
Sometimes the thumper doesn't quite do the job and you want something that you can finish people off with. It's very difficult to kill people in the air in this game. The most important skill you can possibly develop, and one that is borderline impossible, although you'll never see me stop trying it, is to simply actually bullseye people in the air with your projectiles.
Yeah. That's really satisfying when you pull it off.
It is, and the game makes a great noise when you do it. It really lets you know that you have done something excellent. Oh, that was close. People have, a limited amount of jetpack fuel, and it doesn't refill. While it does refill quickly, it doesn't refill as quickly as you would like, ever. That guy was not watching his corners. So,
now, how many...
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. I'll say, how many players are there on a team?
This is a 12v12 mode, which is... It is certainly small compared to, like, the days of Tribes 1 and 2, which, to be clear, were in the 90s. Like, it's an old franchise for sure. I did actually hit that guy. Unfortunately, he is a heavy, and he has many attacks. I'm gonna bounce. Actually, no, he has a chain gun. He is not allowing me to bounce. So yeah, there are weapons that have faster projectiles, but the problem is they deal comparatively very low damage.
Yeah.
People have, chain guns and big fancy revolvers and whatnot. I did not land on the flag, and I allowed them to recap. Also, a thing that's worth noting, there are bases here, and the bases are more than just a repository for the flag. Taking this. Fuck you. Oh god, it hurts. Fast, get off the ground. Being on the ground is like the single most dangerous thing. So when you are on the ground, that is when they shoot you with the explosions. So your base has a bunch of automated turrets on it, and also some other devices. You can see we have a radar display in the top left here. That is only available to us because our base's power is currently functional. There is a generator in the base that, if destroyed, will deactivate all of your guns and stuff. I'm trying to discourage pursuit, friend. I was trying to hit the ground where the flag was right as that guy came down to kill him before he could touch it.
Yeah.
It's not terrible in theory. Rarely works out the way I want. I think owing in part to my pretty poor aim.
I mean, better than my aim would be. This is the thing, is that I love playing games with you.
Yeah.
But I could not play something like this with you. I can watch you play and make remarks, but I can harass you, but I could not. There's too much going on for me.
Got him.
Good job.
Thank you. Trying to keep our flag bearers safe here. I'm playing mid-range defensive offense. I did not read that guy's position or speed correctly at all.
The only other team shooter I'm really familiar with is Team Fortress, which is very class-based.
Yeah.
And I guess this has the classes because of the offense, defense, medium, light kind of thing, but it doesn't, like, everyone seems to be flying around.
Well, yeah, the mediums and the lights certainly. Heavies are a little bit different. I need to re-ammo. I have run out of thumper bullets. Where is the ammo? Where's the entrance to the actual base part of this base? I don't have a lot of familiarity with this map. Is this what I want? No, that just goes back to... Well, I'll tell you what'll refill my ammo is dying and being forced to respawn.
That's an interesting strategy you have there, sweetheart.
It wasn't my strategy, and I don't know if you noticed there, but I acquired the flag. I gained the flag during that. Somebody dropped the enemy flag on me.
Getting a lot of kills.
That was 1000% blind luck. This is not a lot of kills. I'm doing okay. I'm doing like novice level, all right. Oh, this seems to splatter me. I have a very inferior position.
Huh. That's so weird.
What?
Because I've been watching you play a lot of Thief, and there, having the low ground is good. It's very counterintuitive.
Me and my teammate have conspired to keep that fellow out of the base. See this guy right here? This is a Pathfinder trying to go around the edge of the map to set up his flag run. Oh man, I really wish that the radar was online because I would love to know where that dude went. I want to interrupt them. I want to run sort of mid-range interference. All right, let's just get some speed and get moving here. And the game does a really great job, I feel like, of communicating the sense of speed to you in the sort of like the way the FOV shifts, and that would have been great.
What does FOV mean?
The field of view.
Okay.
And the sound, just the sound of the flag exploding. Or the sound of, I'm looking at words, Get it? Oh, yeah. They returned the flag from their flag stand. I feel real good about that. This dude, Simple Sunshine, has killed me a number of times today. All right, point for the good guys. This dude thinks he's making it back home. Time to ruin his day. Thank you. I'm not going to hit him. Moving at this speed has some effects on your aim. It's actually very difficult to...
Yeah.
Somebody is, like, sniping me, and you can see how, like... What's the word I want here? Not marginal, but you can see how, like, incremental the damage from weapons like that is. Like, whoever it is that's sniping me hit me with a hit scan weapon, like, 7 or 8 times there before my health was even low.
Okay.
It's just not the way to get things done.
Yeah. I like the, there's a very classic trade-off between, rate of fire and damage, but also here between, like, the speed you're moving and your ability to shoot accurately.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like that can be really compelling.
That guy's got to be out of juice. He'll be coming down. Oh, did you see that? Did you see how much damage I did?
You deleted his bones with that shot. That's the juice.
No. That guy knocked me off the ground with the explosion, and I went over the flag. Somebody else got it. It's fine.
You do seem to be dying a lot.
Oh, yeah. That is, I would describe that as a critical part of the Tribes experience for me. True as ever to Tribes 2, a game in which I was always dead. Nice. So you might notice, like, it's not just about damage, right? Like, I caused an explosion in front of that guy, and I did damage him, but I also bent his trajectory. And when you're going that fast, that's not necessarily a trivial thing to fix.
Yeah.
Like, that may have spoiled his flag run.
Now, you're telling me earlier that if two players collide, that it will cause damage. No.
You know, I don't know if that's true here. In
Okay.
Tribes Ascend, which is the Tribes game that was released by effectively the same people, I don't know, like a decade ago or something. I don't remember exactly what Tribes Ascend was. There were, you could armor kit yourself so that you would basically be a wall. You could make it so that people would take collision damage on you. And then just make yourself really heavy and stand like on the flag or in front of the flag base. And fuck off, guy who I'm not paying attention to. I'm trying to shoot this Pathfinder.
Yeah. So if you collide with a wall, you will take damage at certain speeds.
Well, no, this is what I'm saying. It's a thing that
Yeah.
the heavy person would equip on their armor that makes that happen.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I just love the Thumper. I love it so much.
Would you say that you are Twitter baited for the Thumper?
100% without hesitation. And I'm fine with the fact that it's a Bambi reference. Fucking give me back my flag. Hey, guess what? Oh, that guy died before I could finish my guess what. Here's my brilliant plan. I'm going to take this flag and I'm going to get it out here and I'm just going to throw it. Just fucking somebody who's fast, pick that up. It's me. I got fast.
Go, baby, go!
Oh, they want me. Oh, they want me. Here's bad news. There's not a flag here.
That looks bad.
No, it's good. It's if a player dies, they drop the thing. Y'all get our flag back. A good player would just stay on the run.
Yeah.
That's the better thing to do in that situation. But
You are an excellent player. You have this high-level strategy.
first of all, I'm not fast because I'm playing medium, and I am not really great necessarily at manipulating the physics systems of the game. People who are good at Tribes are watching the lines that I'm taking across the map and being like, "What the fuck is she doing?" No. So that's an automated turret. The middle classes can take an automated turret as a deployable object. I have chosen not to do so because this is the part of the game I like. I'm doing the part of the game I like right now.
Yeah.
Away from it. Like, this is just, it's too much fun. It's too much fun to do this, like, fast-moving, careening off of the terrain. Like, using the terrain as a suggestion for how you might modify your physics more than anything else.
Now,
This guy's got me. Yep.
if this match ends in 2 minutes and no one has won, what happens?
Well, I mean, it'll go to points, you know. It's
Okay.
4-2 right now.
Okay.
So we're in a good spot.
So how are the points calculated?
Flag captures.
Oh, okay. Just have. Okay.
Guess what? I returned the flag. You know why I returned the flag? Because that guy did the same stupid thing that I did where he stood still. Oh, they got the flag back. Simple sunshine, no. Oh, did you see that? That lead was very close. I might actually have done damage to him. I'm not sure. Touch it.
I'm behind
Touch
you,
it.
keep shooting you.
I know, but I'm focused. Here's the thing in Tribes. You know, like in multiplayer shooters in general.
Okay.
I'm a strong believer in playing the objectives, caring about the things that are worth the points. And so I tend not to get embroiled in every little scrap that I am invited to. You know?
Yeah.
I don't particularly want to fight randos. I want to blow myself up trying to shoot at a guy because I'm dumb.
Good job. I'm glad you're able to live your dream there, sweetheart.
What's that guy doing? Oh, well, there's a problem. Ooh, he's got some distance. Yeah, that was a really clean flag run, but unfortunately, that only makes it 4-3. So that's Tribes. That's like a little bit of Tribes. I did not a great job that game. You know what? I had 2,590 points. That's something.
Yeah,
How are these points calculated? I have no idea. You notice I'm getting accolades as I do stuff throughout the game for like touching the flag and whatever. I think that's where those points come from.
I mean, and you were tied for second for kills there, sweetheart. So I think, as you know,
and I did
offense player.
I did break a couple of flag runs. Like I did actually stop
Yeah.
the flag runner and turn the flag back. So yeah, okay, I had an effect on the momentum of that game. That was all right. I have this game running on like the sort of like medium low settings because I was experiencing a little bit of instability with it. It is again in an alpha state, they say. So that's why it looks the way it looks. I noticed when we were doing like post death cams, it was showing the other players moving around at a pretty low frame rate. That's because I have stuff turned down. But yeah, that's Tribes 3. That's what a little bit of Tribes 3 looks like. There are other game modes, I believe. I like Capture the Flag. I play a lot of Capture the Flag. And they're like part of what I think is great about Tribes is the diversity of playstyles that are available to you. You know, that sort of like middle of the map flag chaser thing is just something I felt like doing today. But there are considerably heavier, slower armor suits with like long range artillery style weapons. You can play as a essentially a mortar division crammed into a suit. You can do both offensive and defensive Pathfinder play, be a much more chasey flag chaser than I am, or, you know, be the person who's actually trying to score the points. There's just like, there's a lot here even to do in just that mode. To say nothing of like erecting defenses around the base and keeping the generator running and stuff. Yeah, Tribes is cool. Tribes is rad, and I'm glad to see that it seems like we are maybe getting essentially a revival of Tribes Ascend, which is a game that I put an awful lot of hours into back when that was a thing you could do. So that's going to be it for us for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. This is kind of part of the demo fest, but I think also they're just running their beta or their alpha, and you can join it even after Next Fest is over. So, yeah, whatever. When you come back next time, demos though, actual demos, actual Next Fest stuff for sure. And we'll see you then.
Bye.